Once upon a time, in a dense forest, there lived a cunning fox and a fierce wolf. The fox was known for its clever tricks, while the wolf was feared for its strength and ferocity. One day, the fox and the wolf met near a stream. The wolf, hungry and desperate, asked the fox for help in finding food. The fox, always looking for an opportunity to outsmart others, agreed to help. The fox led the wolf to a nearby village where they saw a flock of sheep grazing. The fox whispered to the wolf, "You go and scare the sheep, and I'll catch one for us to eat." The wolf, trusting the fox, ran towards the sheep and started chasing them. The sheep scattered in all directions, bleating in fear. Meanwhile, the fox sneaked into the shepherd's hut and stole a piece of meat. When the wolf returned, panting and empty-handed, the fox was already enjoying the stolen meat. The wolf, realizing he had been tricked, growled in anger. "You deceived me," he snarled. The fox, with a sly grin, replied, "You should have known better than to trust a fox. Now, if you want to eat, you'll have to catch your own prey." The wolf, still hungry, had no choice but to leave. Days passed, and the wolf grew weaker. He knew he needed to find food soon, or he would not survive. Remembering the fox's trickery, he decided to come up with a plan of his own. The wolf found the fox near the same stream and pretended to be friendly. "I forgive you for tricking me," the wolf said. "Let's work together again to find food. This time, I have a plan." The fox, curious and always eager for a new scheme, agreed. The wolf led the fox deep into the forest, where they found a large beehive hanging from a tree. "We'll have honey for dinner," the wolf said. The fox, eyeing the beehive, asked, "How do we get the honey without getting stung?" The wolf replied, "I'll knock the beehive down, and you can collect the honey while I keep watch." The fox, thinking it was a good plan, agreed. The wolf used all his strength to knock the beehive down. As soon as it hit the ground, the bees swarmed out, angry and ready to attack. The fox, realizing the danger, tried to run, but the bees were too fast. They stung the fox all over, and he yelped in pain. The wolf, watching from a safe distance, laughed and said, "Now we're even." The fox, covered in bee stings, limped away, vowing never to trust the wolf again. The wolf, feeling a sense of satisfaction, went on to find his own food, leaving the fox to nurse his wounds. From that day on, the fox and the wolf avoided each other. The fox continued to rely on his cunning, while the wolf relied on his strength. They both learned valuable lessons about trust and deception. And so, the fox and the wolf lived their separate lives in the forest, each wary of the other's tricks. The forest remained a place of constant challenge, where only the cleverest and strongest survived. The story of the fox and the wolf spread throughout the forest, serving as a cautionary tale for other animals. It reminded them that trust is fragile and that deceit often leads to one's downfall.